Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm going to take a second and load our video in our comments. I hope everyone's having a fabulous week. Here we go. Perfect. And I'll just give everyone a second to come in. There we go. Hi Tammy, thanks for joining. Okay, so the first kit that we have, this was from last week. This was from Sweet Pea Curiosities on Ko-fi and Etsy. So this one was hers. Yeah, Sweet Pea Curiosities. And she did a cute Valentine kit. So I haven't, this is what I missed last week. So unfortunately, I haven't really got to this yet. So I'll quickly show you guys. So it's little Valentine Day cards. And she's Sweet Pea Curiosities on Etsy and Ko-fi. So her freebies on Ko-fi. And this is for the Junk Journal Junkies Facebook group designers collaboration that we're doing. And I'm again in 2 weeks, guys. I'm super excited. I just got my digital finished for that. So that's what I've been working on for the last couple weeks. So this is a cute little page with all kinds of different elements and things. And these are to make boxes. But I'm going to do something else with these. So these are for Valentine's Day. So that's what we missed last week. So when I do this one, it's going to be off camera, because that's what we missed last week. So I have those aside. So I'm going to do something with these over the weekend. And then tonight, we are going to play with the next one. So this is week 5 now in our designers collaboration. So this one here is from Yvonne Preston. And she's Crafty Little Corner on Etsy, sorry, on Ko-fi. And that's where you'll, so she sells and she does her freebies on Ko-fi. Yep, the Angels and the Valentine's Day kit is from Sweet Pea Curiosities on Ko-fi. So if you go into Junk Journal Junkies, she was week 4. So, her stuff will be on Ko-fi, and the link will be under the in the events, because we each have an event for a collaboration. So you see hers, it's week 4. This one here is week 5, and this is Crafty Little Corner on Ko-fi, and this is Yvonne Preston's. So this is her latest kit. So this one here is 3 tags. These 3 here with the tag and a little pocket. So I love that. Very shabby chic and very vintage. And then she's got full pages here. She's got this one here. They are just beautiful. This one here. This one here. This one here. And she's got more pockets here. This one. And then she's got these beautiful girls in frames here. So these are lovely. And we can make them into tags and all kinds of things. Or we can put them into pockets. Hi Paula, thanks for joining. So tonight what we're going to do, we're going to make a little file folder flip. So I've got 2 file folders in front of me. And I realized, guys, these aren't manila. They feel like almost like construction paper. They're strange, but they're not as thick as my other ones, but these will have to, this will have to do. So I'm just grabbing a standard size file folder. The manila ones are better, but this is more like a thinner construction paper, but I can still work with this. This is fine. And what I want to do is just trying to decide how we're going to do this. So, if we fold it up like that, because there's so many ways that you can do this. And there's no right or wrong way. There's all kinds of different ways. And you fold it different ways, and you can make different types of journals and things. I want to see the size of these tags, because that's essentially what I'm going for, right? So, I might just do, just to keep it easier for myself too, maybe make it bigger, because these tags will go in here. And we'll start by decorating this one here tonight. Okay, and then I can just trim that. So, I want to make sure this is nice and straight and even first, before I even attempt to put that down. Okay, I line that all up. Okay, and we're good. And I'll give you measurements here. So I'm going by the measurement of the tallest tag, approximately. Yeah, so it's going to fit in here, and it's going to sit along the top. So that's what I based this on. One of the sizes of her tags. Okay. And then we have it here. So then what we want to do is take our bone folder. I have my scissors here too. And these make really nice gifts for people. Hi T, thanks for joining. I know it's super late. I was hoping to go during the day today, but I was just so tired from everything that I've had going on, and I got my kit finished for the collaboration. So at least there's that. But yeah, it's just been super busy. I get it. And it's been so cold here too. So, and that's the thing too, when it gets really, really cold, my room gets cold, and it's not really great to sit in here. We could do, we don't really want a journal there, but we can definitely figure that out. Okay, so we have our little flip, but this is too big, so I want this probably to be maybe half the size. I might come down. Yeah, because I don't need it to be, that's kind of big for a pocket. Okay, that's excellent. Let me stick out a little bit there. No, it's gonna be perfect. Okay, and this is what we can do. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna go this way and just a tiny bit. So I just want to give myself a guide, because this is going to be way too big to put in my paper trimmer. So I'll show you my little hack. Just want to make sure I get this all nice and even. Hi Lori, thanks for joining. I can link my Ko-fi account. Unfortunately, I can't really link theirs, just because it's part of the challenge, and that's the idea, guys. We want you guys to go to Junk Journals Junkies Facebook group and click events, and then when you click events, all the events are shown, week 1 to week 6, and then you click and follow everybody's links, and then that's how you get the freebies. So I can share mine in the group, but I can't really share anyone else's, if that makes sense. Here we go. So now I kind of have a guide, and I might even be able to rip this, because like I said, this isn't, I'm hoping I can just rip it. Come on, tear. Yeah, probably not. Okay, we're gonna cut it. So essentially, I've cut the end about an inch on the 1-inch marker. So I've scored it, and I'm gonna cut it. Here we go. So my size is good. So my width is perfect. And then I've scored it. It's okay, I can use that to reinforce the spine on something. Here we go. There. So I folded it here. And then we have, this measures 7.5 high. And then our flap measures 3 inches, just below 3 inches. It's like an 1/8 of an inch smaller than 3 inches. There we go. So that's going to be good size for my tags to stick in. But then what I want to do is I want to fold this. So we're going to go, okay, I want to fold this to the middle like this. So if you guys can see, my middle is going to be the first line of the center. And I want to leave it 1/8 of an inch gap between this part here and that actual fold line. So I'm kissing the edge and I'm not touching it. But I want it close enough where it's gonna, yeah. I just don't know if you guys can see that. But that's what I'm doing. Okay. And then I like my bone folder to reinforce that. There we go. So yeah, once now that I'm together, this is getting more strength. Okay, now I'm going to come in here, and actually I'll do that after. Let's just get our sizing right. So this is good, and I'm going to do the same thing here, and I'm going to fold this in, and again, this is going to have a spine. We can turn this into a journal. So that's the other thing. We can do that. That's what we're going to do. And then if all the pages, as I mentioned, from the kit, I'm going to print them and put them together like a collage, and then they'll go in here. So this is what we're going to do. And I'm going to just hug that line 1/8 of an inch, just like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay, and then this is our 1 inch here, guys. There we go. So it's going to be something like this. Just like that. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to come in. And I want to cut this one out, which is the spine. So we'll start here in the center. We're going to cut out our spine. So 1, 2, 3, 4 panels in the center. We're cutting out the spot for the spine, because the rest are going to be flaps. Okay. Now I want to come on this one and go 1/8 of an inch in. So I'm not on the line here, the fold line. I want to go 1/8 of an inch kissing up to the line so that I'm not interfering with my fold. Here we go. So I'll show you guys that. So we're just going to come in here and we're going to taper ever so slightly, just so that we are not on that line. 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to taper in 1/8 of an inch in to the line. So then we fold that up. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And we're tapering in here, yeah, to the center. An 1/8 of an inch. Just like that. Okay, so these two now can fold without interfering with one another. So they fold in, and we're perfect. See? Then over here, this is a bigger pocket here. So the same thing, I'm going to take out the center fold of this one here. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut this right along here, because that's the bottom of the journal with the, now creating the pocket going up. Then I just want to make sure that I am perfectly even with that, because I have a tiny little spot, if you guys can see that right here, where it's just, there we go. Okay, so that's perfect. Did I taper that? No. So let's go ahead and taper this. So I'm just looking to come 1/8 of an inch right beside here and give it a little taper. Here we go. And then same thing over here. When I got a little spot here. So this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to line it with lace after, once it's all done. And these are great. You can add all kinds of papers and makes and things to them. Little Happy Mail send out. And that's exactly what I'm probably going to do with this. So this is great. Or it's a little journal for someone. Here we go. Okay, just like that. Perfect. And then I'm 1/8 of an inch in on all sides, and then we're going to fold together perfectly, just like so. So then, actually that's not too bad if we were to keep it flat, but we're not. We're going to make this into a journal. So, my front is bigger than the back, and that's okay because I can add a faux spine, from there. So what I can do is just add like another piece of file folder that comes out like this in just one strip. So we'll do that after, once I get the whole thing pretty well together, and then we can add it on and just make it part of the, using a scrap piece of the actual, journal. So this was done at a 1 file folder. So that's kind of perfect, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to decorate. So I don't want to actually decorate the spine. I want to leave the spine, and I'm just going to decorate 2 panels and 2 panels. So Yvonne's got all kinds of beautiful papers here that I showed, and we're just going to kind of pick one. I think that's a great start right here, and just kind of glue it all down. And I don't have to go right to the bottom. So I'm going to determine from here. So we created the size of this based on the size of her tags to go into the pockets. So that's going to be perfect. Okay, so from here, I'm going to mark this. And I don't want to go right to the bottom. I want to see where the fold line is. So it's right about here. So realistically, I like to go to about here. So I'm not bulking up the bottom of the actual journal, and I'm leaving myself some room. So we can go ahead and we can tear this right along here. So we can go ahead and do that. And I have a tear ruler in front of me. I'm using one of the We Are Memory Keeper ones. Okay, so I figure right about here was good. Okay. To put pressure, and then I'm just going to pull. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to line it to here. I'm going to put this one through the paper trimmer because I want this line to be straight. That one didn't matter, but this next one is going to matter. Because it's touching my my spine. Okay, pencil. Here we go. So we're going to go right to the edge here, which is, sorry guys, which is the edge of this file folder here. The lip here of the file folder. We're going right to that edge. Okay, and then we're measuring it over to here to the center fold. So I want to cut that 1/8 of an inch right before the center line. I don't want to touch the center line. I want to be right before it. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my paper trimmer, and we're going to put this in here. Okay. And right to my mark, and I'm going to line it up, and right to the edge. Okay, see where it looks good. Pressure, and give that a little chop. Okay, that should be perfect. So I wanted this edge straight, so I can line it up right here, just like that. And I'm going to grab my glue. And it's over here, hiding. And it's stuck. Sorry, guys. Just have to grab a new pin. There we go. It's just been so cold here that I've got, yeah, I broke my pin pulling it off, my glue bottle, and here we go. Okay, so we're going to glue this whole thing and we're going to glue it down. So I'm going to go ahead and get glue on it. There we go. Perfect. I'm not really too worried, I'm just... At least the glue's still coming out. Yeah. There we go. It always happens when you're live. It was working really good before, and now it just doesn't want to. It's the time of year. Everything's cold and damp here in Nova Scotia. One day it's -20. It's been crazy weather. And it's not usually normal for us. We're usually around -5, -6. And it's been really cold. So I've been finding that none of my glues or my paste want to cooperate with me. I never let my room get below a freezing temperature. I just find that everything clogs this time of year. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time here. I'm going to grab the gel medium if this doesn't stop. Okay, it's just a pain in the neck when I'm live. I got a clob in there. Yeah, see? And this is a brand new container too because I had enough of the art glitter glue container. It was giving me all kinds of problems. And it's towards the bottom of the container, so I can worry about that in the spring once, I don't know, it settles, I guess. But yeah, I always have this problem this time of year, but this year seems to be worse. This is like the worst it's been in a long time. I'm not even bothering, guys, with my micas right now, because all my mica sprays, forget it. They won't spray, they're all clogged. I hope I'm not going to be here fighting with my glue for an hour. Sorry, guys. What a pain in the neck. There, I think I got it. Come on. Alright, I don't know what it's doing. It wants to come out, but it's not. Might just be something stuck in here. Well, I've always got paintbrushes everywhere, so that's fine with me. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to do. That came out super fast. See, it's thin in the bottle. That's a mess. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have another bottle. This one is my backup. And I think it has to do with that stupid pin too. I think the pin's rusting in there. So that isn't even a stainless steel pin that I bought. So that set of stainless steel pins from Amazon was not stainless steel at all. Not if it's rusting your glue. So, yeah, I don't know. The joys of crafting, eh, guys? It happens. I think Walmart sells them. That's probably my best bet. Proper sewing pins. There we go. It's a little messy, but we're there. Okay, I want to move these away from here before I go ahead and put this down, because that's going to go everywhere. Okay, just want to move these ones. They're all going to be a glue mess. There we go. And I want you guys to see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, it's good for new people too. Just shows it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this. There's always going to be hiccups and things that happen that you weren't expecting to. And it just, yep, you just improvise. Work with what you got and improvise. Okay, let's see here. And we're going to hug this corner and this edge here. Here we go. Okay, and I'm just going to slowly pull that across because I don't want bubbles. That's right, no bubbles. Just nicely and finesse it down. Come on. I've got air bubbles here. Going to get some of this glue down here so I can get that to stick. It's just coming out everywhere right now. Here we go. That's a little easier. That brush is like gummed up from my gel medium. There we go. Okay, so here we are here. And then we're going to have these ones that flip up like that. So that's pretty much down. See, it's pouring out like crazy. I don't know, I'm going to try something else, guys. The art glitter glue is not great, if you want my honest opinion. Not when you live in Canada. That might be great for somebody who lives in hot climate, but it's horrendous for somebody who lives in cold climate. I just find it just, that's all it does is clog, guys, and it just doesn't want to come out of the bottle, and then when you try to pull it out of the bottle, it's too thin, and it goes everywhere. It's like, I don't know. And I use gel medium quite a bit too, and I find that to be just as effective, and at least I can control the pour with that, right? Yeah, I got a mess here. Sorry, guys. It's not what I wanted to do. But it happens. Alright. Yeah, I'll be pulling out the gel medium if that continues. Okay, so now over to here. And of course I covered. I like this one. This goes really good with that first one, I think. This one here. I'll show you. Yep. With the roses. That one's beautiful. And I'll do the same thing, guys. We'll hug the edges here and put this one right over like that. So then I'm going to take this one. So after I get this glued down, what I like to do is take my bone folder and just reinforce that edge. So I want to just kind of, if you guys can see that, probably not, I got glue everywhere. I just want to hug my edge, just like this. And give it a little crease as we're folding it. So then that's gonna, yep, allow me to gently crease it over. And then it doesn't affect anything. It's just right in the crease there. Perfect. Okay, so So I can do that. And then we're over here. So let's get this one down. And again, we're just going that 1/8 of an inch from the that's just not cooperating. I'll have to clean that one out later. All right. Sorry guys. Gel medium. And yep, a new brush. Here we go. I use these like a dime a dozen, so I'm not worried. Okay, here we go. Much better. That was just chaos and bedlam. Sorry, guys. All over glue. Unbelievable, eh? Alright. Now we're going to get somewhere. This is just Peebo Matte Gel Medium. It's great stuff. It's archival glue. It dries clear. And it just, yeah. I'm not going to get it everywhere. It's going to be great. That's a little piece of my paintbrush. That's not good. There. Okay. That should go much more smooth now. Sorry, guys. Nothing like watching me fight with my glue. Much better. Okay. Now I can take the next piece of paper and we can lay that down. Here, and I'll move that so I can get closer so you guys can see what on earth I'm doing. Okay, and I'm just gonna, so same thing, and I did that too low, it's fine. I'll just have to let it dry before I put the pockets up. I'm just gonna line this up, that 1/8 of an inch gap in here. Yeah, right like that. Right before my line here. That's perfect. Okay. Just like that. And that goes right to the edge. Okay, I'm going to turn it so I'm not in gel medium. And I just want to put this part right here down. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Your glitter glue is fine in the warm weather. Just this, when it's cold, that's all it does is clog, and yeah, it's not good. I'll wait till that dries here. I'll pick some of that up with a paper towel. Here we go. See, and that's the thing too, guys, it doesn't matter if you've been crafting for a year or, in my case, 20 years, and making art projects and things. We always run into these things, and it's just, yep, it affects us all. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to flip it over like this, if you guys can see that. So this is the back side of the first panel when we're on the other side. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this along this line here so I can get rid of that extra here. There we go. Yeah. There we go. There, and I just cut that out. So that one's perfect. So that's our first panel here. Here's our second panel here. And the same thing, guys, we're just gonna turn it this way and we're going to line this up and cut it out. So just like that. So that's what I love about these kind of projects too. There's not a lot of measuring involved. You just kind of cut around and keep your file folder shape with every piece of paper that you add. So here we go. I'd like to at least get it matted and get our pockets in here. And then what I like to do with the cover, I'll show you an example. You can do anything really. I mean, you can put down collage papers. You can add more digitals to the front cover and then just do a layer of gel medium to seal it because it's the outside cover of a journal. You can do mixed media. There are so many things that you can do, and I like to do gel plate pulls on mine too. So there's all kinds of different things that you can do. You don't just have to use papers and digitals. Here we go. So now we've got our first layers on. Here we go. So I've cut that out. So we've got that, and then our bottom is here, just like that. And I'll just have to fix that after because I've got a little nick there. But yeah, it's perfect. So I'm super happy with that. We have our first layers down. We're a little wonky because these are not thick file folder. I ordered them on Amazon, and they're not thick as the manila ones that I had purchased. Okay, and we can now put our pockets together. So I'm hoping my glitter glue is gonna cooperate because I need that thin line. It's pouring out, so it should be okay. Let's see. No. Okay, maybe it'll work. Let's see this. Okay, start out here with the first pocket. So I'm just going to do my sides. So basically, yeah, one side here, going up, the bottom line here, over, or sorry, no, not that line, over. Yeah, sorry guys. Okay, we want to go the two sides up. Okay. And I just go along this line right here just to reinforce my line. My pocket at the bottom. There we go. And then so I've got the two sides and the bottom. Just like that. Okay. The next one. Two sides. Come on. I'm just gonna have some gel medium here. Okay, I'm just gonna come in and put it on the side here and the side here. There we go. No, I don't have enough there. See, I'm using one of these bottles, guys, because my other bottle for the actual art glitter glue has completely dried up. So I can't even get anything in or out of it. And then I filled this one up, which was brand new, full of the glue, and then it was fine until it was fine my last project, and now that I'm back in here, it just doesn't want to cooperate. See, and it'll bubble up and over, but it won't come out. Just so weird. Come on. There we go, hopefully. Here we go. That. Okay, and then like this. Yeah, that should be just two sides, 1 and 2. There we go. And right up like that. Okay, there, perfect. So here's the example of the other one that I did. Right here. So I love to do these. So this is another one. Like that. It only has one pocket in it so far. And then here. And then that's just some gel plate pulls and some splashes and sprays. Hi Sam, thanks for joining. So this is the kind of mixed media that I do. Some of it is base, just base projects. I guess as my base layers. And then I can do stamping and things to build layers. Okay, let's see here. That should be almost, yeah, not quite, but almost the right size. Let me see. No, so those aren't quite. That's okay. I can use these for something else, though, for other kind of pockets and things. So let's see here. So we have the inside matted. And we can do the same thing with our outside, where we're doing this in one piece and then folding it, and then this in one piece and we're folding it. And we can leave the spine, or we can go right over it. This one's beautiful too. So this one here. And we have this one here. And we can just go right ahead like that. Yeah, I like that. Or maybe to the edge here, and then here, like that. Okay. So I'll reinforce the spine maybe with a piece of material or something after. Yeah, these are digitals from Yvonne Preston. We are collaborating in our designers challenge that we're doing. We started in January, and we each have a week. And I had week 2, because Yvonne and the other lady had week 1, and then I am again week 7, which is almost the end of February. It's I think the 17th. So yeah, I'm week 7. So right now we're on week 5, and this week is Yvonne again, and she's got this beautiful shabby chic kit with the florals and the ledgers, and the vintage papers are just beautiful. I'm just trying to get my glue not to act up here. Yeah. The gel medium's just not, I don't know. It's not sticking them down as I'd like. I'm going to try to get some of this glue on my paintbrush. Here we go. My glitter glue's not playing nice. Hi Connie, thanks for joining. Our weather's been terrible. I think that's a lot of the reason why. Like I said, I don't dare use a mica spray right now either. Everything's clogged. Like in terms of my mixed media products and stuff. My sprays and anything with mica. My glues act up this time of year. It's dreadful. I'm just going to pour some of this and hoping for the best. Alright, I'm using probably way too much than I would normally, because it's our glitter glue, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just getting a better stick than the gel medium. That one seems liquidy for some weird reason. My Liquitex is thick. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down kind of section by section here. There we go. An unorthodox way of of gluing, I guess. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't want to use Fabri-Tac on paper. Okay. That's the only glue that isn't giving me problems right now. Okay, let that side dry before we fold it. And then we've got this side. So same thing, I'm just going to go like that and hug my edge right here. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that better. If I move that over a bit, might be easier for me to stay over there than it is to stay over here. There we go. So I'm just gluing this down. I'm wasting a lot of my glue. That's all right. Make sure this is 1/8 of an inch beside my fold line. Okay. And right along here. And I can taper my edges once, like right here where it's not so perfect. I can fix all that up once I've got both sides glued down and everything's dry. And there we go. So make sure they're 100% dry before you fold the lines too. I'm going to put my lid back on here. What a disaster. Okay. We're going to come back over to this one here, and we're going to give this a trim. There we go. Okay, one piece here. There, like that. Okay. And then along here. There we go. And just like that. Got a better little trimmer on the corner. And if you find that it's too hard to get in with those, I like to quickly glue them with my mini snips. That's better. So that tends to help me taper any little edge that I need perfected. It's just easier to do with my Tim Holtz mini snips. The big ones are good for making like bigger cuts and stuff, but these are great for fussy cutting. Okay, there we go. So then, when this is pretty much dry, I'm going to flip it back over like this, and I'm just going to do one of these. I'm going to reinforce that here with a piece of fabric. Okay, so this one here. Use our cone folder, just crease our edge and our line. Okay, and we can fold it over like this. You can add flips and flaps and all kinds of things. So this is just a preliminary base for that. There's the first one. Yep. And then the second one is here. So same thing. I want to come right in here and do like a little score mark. Pull this up. Push that right into the edge. Not hard that you're ripping the paper, just hard enough that we're going to cause a crease to happen here. Work out any air bubbles. Okay. And then we're going to crease that back over. Just like that. Okay. Just like this. So then we're left with something that looks like that for our cover. There we go. And like that for the inside here. I just have to reinforce some of that. I'm just, again, fighting with my glue tonight. Sorry, guys. And then in here we have these. So the back panel, the front, and the back of the journal here. So that's going to sit here, and then we have the ledger, and then I can kind of, I think I might come in with this one. That's going to be beautiful. Perfect. Just like that. And then I'm going to make another file folder piece to go to the back. So let's do that now. So we just have to measure that out, and I want to just trim it off of here. So I want to make sure that I have this one, and then I can decide if I want it to stick out like this towards the front, like that, or if I want it to stick out towards the bottom, like that. I think I like it better at the top. So now all I have to do is just cut this piece right here along the back. Let's see. I think this only cuts 8 inches at a time. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I have to probably cut it this way first. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and I can flip it around and line it up. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Tear it this way. There we go. And then I can flip it around. There we go. And line it up. Go this way. And that comes up. And then comes down. Okay. Yeah, right along here. I'll fix that. Okay, perfect. I got that edge there. Perfect. Okay. That's okay. I just bent that a little bit. It's not as thick as it could be. Okay, now we're going to just trim this off. Because I want, this is the part that I want. And it's just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to probably give it an inch, I would think. Good Yeah, a good inch. Right there. Okay, there we go. So then I can use this for something else. So I won't throw that, I'll just put that aside. Okay, so essentially, we have this piece here. And I damaged it a little bit in there, but that's okay. I can improvise. So now I want to take this one and line it up. Okay, we don't quite fit. It probably doesn't have to be that long. No. So let's see here. I'm going to go to the back. We're going to come over here to that corner. And we're looking at right about... So you guys like to eyeball everything. Yeah, right about there. Even a tick ahead of that. So I just need my scissors. And then here we go. Right there. And then I can take this beautiful piece of paper here and go right to the end there and glue it down. Okay, just like that. So then finally, guys, just been laying it on its side hoping for the best. Just a little stick, come on. See, and it's pouring at the sides of the bottle now. Oh, what a mess. Let me know in the comments, guys, what glue do you guys love? Because I really need to know. I need to do something other than this. Yeah. I probably won't buy that glue again. I've gone through a whole bottle and then I'm on a refill bottle now. And the refill bottle wouldn't fill the actual art glitter glue bottle because it's all clogged up. And I'm using this one here with the art glitter glue in it. And as you can see, I'm covered. It's a mess. It doesn't want to... Yeah. Hi, Edwin. Thanks for joining. So yeah, guys, let me know what glue you love because I don't love this. This is awful stuff. Not if you live in Canada. I'm just making a mess. Here we go. So now we can cut this out. We are making a file folder folio, little one, with printouts from Yvonne Preston. And I think what I'm going to do too, guys, I'll do the Valentine's little makes and they'll all go in here. So I think that's maybe what we'll do with this. And then I'll have a little section for the middle for a little mini journal or something. We'll kind of play that by ear. There, and now we have our file folder piece here. Okay, and then we can attach this. See, I got glue right there. Awful stuff. Okay. That. So we've got this, 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 this so far. And this is going to go right here. Like that. Or did I just do that backwards? Well, that's okay. We can also do it like this, if that makes sense. That's another good way. And I can attach it right here on this side, if I prefer it that way. See? And then it'll go like this way. And then on the back, all I would have to do is attach a piece going from here to here to make it more three-dimensional like that. And then I completely cover it that way, like that. So to give it more strength too, because this is very thin, that might work perfect. Let's try that. Let's see if I can It's finally coming out. Good, good, good. Sorry guys, I've been fighting with this glue all night. What I think I need to do is go and store it in the living room where my pellet stove is. Because that room stays, 27 degrees at all times. This room's been dropping down to like 12 degrees, 13 degrees. I don't love it, but yeah. It's not freezing cold in here, but it's cold enough to clog everything. So my glue's affected, everything's affected. Like I said, I don't dare pick up a mica spray right now. Yeah. There, and then I can, yeah, go ahead and, that might even work right here. I've got my pin stuck in there. Just like that. Just like this. That works. I would cut that right off where I just got the glue mess. See this one? That's beautiful too. I just want to make sure it's all the right way, because that's the right way here. Yeah. Everything else is face up. So it's like that. We want to make sure. So I just have to cut it straight. That's probably perfect like that. And then I can put it in there like this. Okay, I'm happy with that. So move all that glue mess over there. We'll grab our cutter, just so I can straighten this little piece out here. Here we go. There we go. Even that up to here. Perfect. I just wanted to make sure that was even before I go ahead and put the side panel on. Okay, I can do that, or just, yeah, this is going to be fine. And then I just match this up to here and glue it. So you wouldn't even know that it's glued to the other side. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. Finally, guys, it's coming out of the bottle. Tighten it. Okay, and everything's the right way. Yep, and we're good to go. Perfect. Okay. There, much better. Okay, and then we can just cut around it. And then that gives the back that faux piece. Okay, and then I just like to take my mini snips just to get right into the edges here. That's great. Perfect. Okay, so I'm really happy with this so far. We've got it all nice and decorated, and then we just have to, yeah, and it goes like that towards the back. It's going to flip this way, and it's going to flip that way. See, guys? It's perfect. So then it goes like this, and then it'll lay flat like that. If you guys can see that, it flips this way, and it flips that way, because we've glued it to the back like that. So it's perfect. Just like on a little flap. Okay, and I just have to reinforce my spine from the other side. This one's going to have something decorative, so I'm going to do like, maybe some like fabrics or something that I, like a little fabric snip kind of thing that I make for there. So that'll be perfect. And then she's got these beautiful pockets here. But I can just mount these right to here. And then we have our pockets. And then there was extra ones too. So maybe we'll do one on each for 4, and then we'll do an extra one in the center or something to make smaller pockets. So I'm going to leave it at this now for tonight, guys. I've got 11:42. It's almost midnight, and I'm going to come back on Wednesday, and we'll continue with this. And as I mentioned, I'm going to take my glue into my living room and just store it up on a shelf in there for the time being, to see if I can't get my glue to come back, because it's all clogged and crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and again, sorry for the mess. But we got it done, and I'm caught up to where I'd like to be, so I'm super happy with this. We got it all matted and together, and I absolutely love these file folder journals. This is the basic bones of it, and the original creator of this is Artimaze, and it's my absolute favorite way of putting together a little file folder journal. It's brilliant, and they stand the test of time. I've made so many of these style journals, and they're my favorite. So I wanted to do something small like that for this little project, and then it'll hold some of my ephemera going forward, and a little journal on the side. So I think this is going to be perfect, and then it'll be a cute little gift for somebody when I'm done. So thank you guys so much, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks everyone, have a great weekend. Bye.